को परम शक्ति में समाना है, आत्मबोध अपना है, अनुभव से जाना है, आत्मबोध अपना है, अनुभव से जाना है। दुर्गा आदि शक्ति श्री माताजी। सागर है, हम बूंद बने इस सागर की, अब समा ही जाना है। आत्मबोध अपना है, अनुभव से जाना है, आत्मबोध अपना है, अनुभव से जाना है। दुर्गा आदि शक्ति श्री माताजी। योग महान से नया जन्म मिला हमको, सब रोग छूटे, दुख दर्द मिटे, सबने इसे पाना है। आत्मबोध अपना है, अनुभव से जाना है, आत्मबोध अपना है, अनुभव से जाना है। दुर्गा आदि शक्ति श्री माताजी। पाप पुण्य में भेद कितना जान गए हम, इस स्थूल रूप में हम सूक्ष्म को पाए, निर्विचार में समर्पण होकर शून्य को पाना है। आत्मबोध अपना है, अनुभव से जाना है, आत्मबोध अपना है, अनुभव से जाना है। दुर्गा आदि शक्ति श्री माताजी, श्री माताजी।
Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. Let us put our hands together and humbly bow down. Seeking permission for this morning's meditation. Humbly requesting Shri Mataji to accept our surrender, to guide us through the meditation, and to lead us to the state of thoughtless and doubtless awareness in the realm of the divine. Let's raise our Kundalinis and put ourselves in a bandhan. Let's start our meditation with the practice of the morning prayer.
प्रातर्नमामि हृदि संस्फुरार्मतस्त्वं सच्चित्सुखं परमहंसगतिं तुरीयं यत् स्वप्नजागर सुषुप्तमवैति नित्यं तत् ब्रह्म निष्कलमहं न च भूतसत्ता। ये हम लोगों के लिए जो रियलाइज हो गए हैं उनके लिए बहुत बड़ा मंत्र है कि हम वो हैं जो निर्लेप, निरंजन, निराकार ब्रह्म है। हम ये जो भूत संग है, ये पंच महाभूत मिलकर के उनके संघात से बना हुआ जो बाहर का ढकोसला है वो नहीं, जो अविनाशी अंदर विराजता है वही हम है। ये तभी होगा जब हमारा चित्त उसमें बैठे। चित्त तो वहाँ बैठ गया, बिल्कुल बैठ गया है, किंतु वो चित्त अभी भी बाहर की ओर दृष्टि की ओर। उसे जैसे आप अंदर की ओर दृष्टि कर लेंगे, आप परमहंस गति के दशा में बैठेंगे। उस गति पर है, आपको बिठा दिया है उस गति पर कि आप परमहंस हैं। लेकिन परमहंस को अपने जो कीचड़ से लगे हुए पैर हैं उन्हें साफ करके और अपने आसन पे उस इज्जत के साथ बैठ जाना चाहिए जैसे कि कोई राजा अभिषेक के बाद बैठ जाता।
Let's take a deep breath in, bring our attention to the base of our spine. Hold our breath, holding the attention at the base. Slowly breathing out as we raise our attention from the base of the spine all the way to the Sahasrara and a couple of inches above. And repeat this again a couple of times. Nice deep breath in, moving our attention down to the base. Slow breathe out. Keeping our attention a couple of inches above the Sahasrara. We'll say the mantra for Shri Adi Kundalini. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adi Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Mother, you who are Shri Adi Kundalini, please awaken within me. Please cleanse my subtle system. Please let the Sahaja enlightened ideals establish within my mind, my heart, and my actions. Let me be drenched in your ocean of love, compassion, and joy. Shri Mataji, you who are Shri Sthiti Vridhiraghava Gati, the way to constant and dedicated spiritual growth, please accept my surrender at your lotus feet. Please let your lotus feet reside on my sahasrara, in my heart. Please give me the strength to look into my heart, into myself, and correcting myself, so that, Mother, you can fill my heart with pure love and pure knowledge. We'll continue listening to Shri Mataji's talk from Shri Durga Puja.
And let them decide. So the plans were changed. one had to think now that we should get incarnations on this earth to help these people, to guide them, to put them into balance, to put them into proper understanding of dharma, so they keep to that balance. But every time I refuse to accept the balance. But this I goes very far from reality. Today also, when we come to Sahaja Yoga, I see people, they don't grow very fast. Because of this I, they have questions, they have doubts, they have problems. Because of this original sin, people cannot grow very fast. That I am the one, I am free. Why that? Why this? Who are you to ask questions? Who has made you? Have you made yourself? What did you do to become a human being? Why this kind of egoistical behavior towards God? Why God has made us? Why this thing? Who are you to ask any question? But it is so. The questioning goes on, and such people are very dangerous for surgery. If they have to come for puja, I am worried. Not because anything will happen to puja, but we may lose them completely. Such egoistical, stupid people get lost. As a mother, I have simple compassion and love for them, and I feel sad that they could have been saved. But this questioning mind of theirs can drown them. This is the basic original sin that human beings have created. Apart from that, we have problem that we have come from animal stage to this stage. So there are animal brutal conditionings within us. Then we have gone through other conditionings which were created in the history by the same Mr. I, who started institutions, who started organizing religions. For example, take Christianity. Christ came here to break your ego. On the contrary, people built a big ego out of it. Now, there are some Sahaja Yogis who believe that Sahaja Yoga is a Christian Sahaja Yoga or a Hindu Sahaja Yoga. Still, that lingers on. That lingers on. That it is a Christian Sahaja Yoga. For Christians, it has to be Christian Sahaja Yoga. For Hindus, it should be a Hindu Sahaja Yoga. For Muslim, it is Muslim Sahaja Yoga. It must relate to Islam because they can't get out of their own conditioning, so it must relate to that. It must explain everything that is there. They can't get out. See something. It could be also a Catholic Sahaja or a Protestant Sahaja. Could be even deeper than that. Like that, you see, it goes on. So you pull Sahaja Yoga into your own categories, into your own small little cups. But it's just the other way around. Sahaja Yoga is the ocean. Is a universal thing. It is a Mahayoga. It is not meant for Christians, Hindus, Muslims, or it's meant for human beings as they were. Have you got animals who are Christians, Hindus or Muslims? This all comes because of the original sin only, that we are something. We are Christians, we are Hindus, we are Muslims. In Sahaja Yoga, one has to understand that all the rivers, whether it is the river Ganges, or the river Yamuna, or it is the river Thames, or your Danube, any river, that all of them flow into the same ocean and become the ocean. They say that when all the rivers flow in the river Ganges, they are all called as Surasari, means the river of the gods. No more people call them by this different name of the tributaries that are there. In the same way, Sahaja Yoga is the ocean. You cannot name it. Do not try to find its identity with other things. If you start doing that, then your mind will start becoming that small little cup. And moreover, if you are coming from some organized religions, it's very important to understand that organized religions make your cup even stronger. It doesn't dissolve. If it is a disorganized religion, then it's a cup of earthenware which can dissolve into this ocean. But if it is a solid, nice porcelain, maison, then there is no possibility. Then you are adhering to all that conditioning, all that solidness, and then it's very difficult. All the time you have to bring in Christ, or you have to bring in Muhammad, or you have to bring in Zoroaster, or someone like that who should be there to guide you. Now your guidance is your spirit, which is unlimited. So you don't have to bring any one of them. They are all within you. They are part and parcel. But to stick on to one person is again a sign that you are not expanding. You know that you are all. You have got Sri Krishna within you, who is awakened. You have got Christ within you. You have got Ganesha within you. You have got Brahmadeva within you. And you have got Muhammad within you. And you have got all of them. Moses, everyone within you. So how can you be identified with one person? The reason is you are still conditioned. And you want to drag it into your own condition. So try and bring it at a position where there is no conditioning. We can see our conditioning works so much with our style, because as human beings we have a habit of forming a closed sector. Whether it is ourselves, first we close ourselves as I am XYZ. Then we can club together as, say, we are, say, people who use fork and knives. There could be people who just use the fork and knives this way, can be clubbed together. The others who use this way can be another way. See, it goes on like that. All kinds of stupidity that human beings have to club together. Alright, use the way you like, makes no difference. You eat the same food, it digests the same way, it works the same way. But as far as the outside is concerned, when it comes to human activity, they will use the fork and spoon in a different way. Somebody will use their hands, fingers, and somebody will, may use daggers. I don't know how they can manage to go to what limit. So this is what it is. In doing something, in doing any activity, then only human beings make it a closed circuit. That this is how we do it, this is how they do it, how it is the method of another party or people. This groupism is the worst of all and is against the laws of nature. You can be an individual as far as your appearance is concerned, as far as your hair color is concerned or your eye color is concerned. That's God has created you that way. But all other things that you have created are dead. All other clubbing methods you have created are absolutely of no value. They are just mythical. There's nothing truth in it, nothing that should be worthy considering. It's just a myth. So one has to understand that there is nothing like a Sahaja Yoga, which is a Christian Sahaja Yoga, which is a Protestant Sahaja Yoga, or a Catholic Sahaja Yoga. I find this at a very subtle point where people talk of collectivity, that they don't understand that we are not collective because we have so many tags, you see, attached to us, like the conditionings of our own doings. It could be in Switzerland, it could be in Austria, it could be in Rome, or it could be in India, anywhere. These conditionings we have to get rid. We should know we are human beings created by God, and whatever is within us that is real, created by Him, is the only thing that we have to be. And all the rest of conditioning we should try to be. Everything is complementary. From this place you have to learn something. From that place you have to learn something. Every place has something to learn and to understand. And there is nothing that can be retained by some people as something higher or lower. But of course, where this ego has developed more, this original sin has developed more, there is a possibility that such human beings must have created more conditioning. Naturally, the conditioning is much more. Or where they have been not at all moving about religion, about God, and have been sticking on, like we can say in Africa and all these places, could be that the conditioning could have been by the other forces called as aadibhoutik, means the ones which are created out of what God has created. Like if they see the moon, they are afraid of the moon. If they see the trees, they are afraid of the trees. Sort of a mythical ideas about the nature itself. See, so there are two styles, as you always know. One is where they create a mythical ideas about the nature, the mythical side of nature. That is aadibhoutik. And aadidaivik are the mythical ideas about what you can produce. You are God. You are the devas. And you want to create this. I am this, I am that. So there are two types of conditionings which work on. And in modern times it is such a confused thing that both these are side, I don't know where they act. For example, the other day I was coming near the cemetery in Vienna, and I was amazed that it was a cemetery, but it was catching on right Swadhisthana. So I said, oh,
Keeping our attention on our hearts. Mother, please let me be my own mother, compassionate, loving, and nourishing, with the strength to introspect and face ourselves, to change, to dissolve my conditionings and identities, and establish silence within myself. Aham Brahmasmi. I am the Spirit. Let's move our attention to the Sahasrara, just a few inches above. And we'll say the short mantras for the Sahasrara.
I think try this one is Tvameva Sakshat Shri Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirmala Devi. That's all. Just to establish me as Nirmala Devi is the point. Namo Namaha.
Shri Mataji, Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mataji, Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mataji, Namo Namaha.
7 times for all this.
Shri Mataji, Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mataji, Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mataji, Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mataji, Namo Namaha.
Just see the vibration.
Let's put our hands together, humbly bow down, thanking Shri Mataji for the opportunity of this morning's collective meditation. And let's put a bandhan for all the negativities and badhas, destroying the peace and the collectivity within ourselves, within our states, our countries, within the continents, and within the world. Jai Shri Mataji, we can raise our Kundalinis, put ourselves in a bandhan. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Jai Shri Mataji.